There are persons in St. James who were objected to by the NRP. They have come to me and have showed, have demonstrated how disgusted they are. And I have told them, listen, thanks for the vote that you have given us in the past in St. James. Now, if you live in Gingerland, please go ahead and do what you're required to do under the law. Go to Gingerland and vote for the Honorable Van Samry. Vote for, well, you'll still be voting for the Concerned Citizens Movement, and we certainly appreciate that vote. If you live in St. Paul's and your name is over in St. James, go and transfer your name to Charlestown and vote for the Concerned Citizens Movement. Same thing if you're over in St. James and your name is in, and you live in St. John, sorry, go and transfer your name over to St. John so you can vote for the Honorable Mark Brantley. And that's what we're asking persons to do. That is what they'll require of you. As a matter of fact, I think Mark Brantley might have touched on it last week. We have persons in St. James who have no right being on the list over there, you know. There are two persons, a mother and a daughter, who we were able to establish the only place they could register in the Federation is in Fines Avenue in St. Kitts. That is the last known address they left from when they went overseas. And I checked in Bricklin, because they're registered in Bricklin. I know we have up the alley, I know we have down the range, over the gut, Whitehall, we have Goat Hole, we have down the range. I mean, I've never seen or heard of anywhere in Brick Hill called Fines Avenue. Fines Avenue is in St. Kitts. So how did they get to be registered in St. James? And that is all we're trying to do. We're trying to clean up a system that we know is broken. But if we do the right thing, we can live with the system as it is. We know we would have spent millions of dollars for this electoral reform process. And it's still broken as it is. But if you're asked to register where you live, you just have to be honest. You just have to be honest about it. Go and register where you live. As a matter of fact, we've had some hearings and persons who are Christians came in there, took up the Bible and took an oath. And he's telling the tribunal that they live elsewhere. Why you come in there to say things that are not true? If you come into the tribunal, come in and say where you live or what is the truth. Do not come in and try to spin the truth, twist the truth. As a matter of fact, if you're objected to, and you know you don't live where you have been objected, the address at which you were objected at, don't even bother come to the tribunal. That's all I'm going to say. You go to the electoral office instead. Because you're still going to be able to vote. No one is being disenfranchised here. All we're saying, go and vote or go and register where you live. That is all we're saying. And I don't know what is so difficult about that. I mean, to come and twist and turn and curse and get on, it doesn't solve the whole issue. The issue is plain and simple. Plain and simple. And let me say, this whole thing about the Attorney General, I do not know